I am so glad you are here. It is Stoned on Friday in my world. So let's talk about today's stone, Hematoid Quartz. Isn't it just adorable? It's got that little sort of orangish reddish cast to it. There's a very heeny hematoid quartz. And this one's a lot more lightly heeny hematoid quartz. That prefix on that word, heme, sometimes it's HEM, sometimes it's HEME. That means iron. That's why you have hemoglobin amongst your blood cells. The blood cells that carry iron are hemoglobin. You'll see it elsewhere too, but hematoid quartz is quartz that has an inclusion of iron. Essentially, rust. It's rusty quartz. So what's this rusty quartz used for? Grounding, first and foremost, which may be one of the reasons that this is not an herb not a stone I would choose to work with if I was doing a lot of fey magic. I wouldn't decorate a fairy house with hematoid quartz unless you trapped a fairy there and you surrounded it with hematoid quartz, but that sounds cruel. Please don't do that. But iron being something that some fairy traditions tend to avoid, this is not their stone. But for the rest of us, this is a very grounding stone. And part of its reputation is that it grounds us by pulling together disparate energies. So if you feel scattered and kind of all over the place, grab yourself some hematoid quartz. Maybe even just hold on to it for a few minutes and breathe with it, so that your scattered energies can come back together and be grounded within yourself fully, and you can sort out what's going on. Perhaps something has just happened that is triggering you because of your past. Well, hematoid quartz works with helping to resolve issues from our past. It helps with focus and mental clarity according to its magical reputation. And as a result of focus and greater clarity, it enhances creativity. So what's blocking you in your creative choices in your creative life is that you just can't settle down and focus on something. Hematoid quartz might be the thing to set where you like to do your creative workings. By your computer if you're writing, by that relaxing chair that you like to crochet or knit in, on your easel, if you love to paint. Whatever your creative endeavor is, if you're feeling too scattered to really focus in on it, hematoid quartz is going to be your good friend. Those are my favorite things to use hematoid quartz, but this week I remembered to bring in our price tag for you guys so you could hear what we have put on our little card. You can tell on the back it's a price tag. That this is a stone of grounding and focus, that it pulls chaotic or stray energies together and will help manifest dreams into reality. You're going to ground that energy of that dream into real life, right? Let me go back to the card here. It promotes tranquility, creative and original thinking, focus, concentration, problem solving, and processing the past. So there's our little card on hematoid quartz if you want to freeze it so you can see what I've said and where I wandered astray, of course. But this is one of those stones that I like to hold or have against the skin if possible. The other option that I would go for would be if it was set in copper, the conductive properties of copper magically combining with the hematoid quartz to help bring those energies to you. I think that's a brilliant combination personally. But so this is one I will hold on to while meditating if I feel the need. It's one that I will put out around me if I need to focus while I'm working on something, creative or not. And it's one that I will absolutely toss into my pocket so that I can reach into my pocket and grab it while I'm on the go if I feel like I need that moment before I say something I would regret or before I get overwhelmed by someone else's demands or needs in a situation. Just that instant, that moment that you take to reach into your pocket and grab this, it gives you that chance to take a deep breath, take a little mental step back from the situation and perhaps see things a little more clearly, not from the other person's perspective, but from your own. So if you feel like you need strength of character, this is a stone I would definitely grab, especially for those confrontative things that maybe are uncomfortable. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching and tuning in. Everyone here at Magus Books loves that you're an amazing magical human. And of course, we appreciate the little magical things you can do right here in social media land that helps boost our algorithm. Thank you very much for those things. Have a wonderful week and blessed be.